Our first stop was to the temple at Sangsit. The temple, known as Pura Beji, dates back to the 15th century and is dedicated to the rice goddess Dewi Sri, so it is revered especially by the farmers around the area. The boys had to wear the fetching sarongs because both men and women must wear sarongs covering their legs below the knee when visiting Hindu and Buddhist temples. A donation was also required, which helps with the upkeep of the temple. But soon it was time to leave the temple and make the 15-minute drive to Singaraja to check out the local market at Pasar Anyer. The market is full of color, noise, and some unexpected furry critters. The journey continued to the breathtaking Brahmavihara-Arama, Bali's largest Buddhist monastery. Its beautifully manicured gardens and tall pine trees, set in a unique Balinese tropical setting, contribute to an overwhelming sense of tranquility that visitors can experience. The word spectacular is truly an understatement. The audio was removed due to copyright concerns as John began to hum the theme from Rocky 1. Nice try, Boxhead. Also, to be honest, an old guy huffing and puffing his way up steps does not create good content. I will now give the floor to John as he shares his inane commentary.
It certainly is impressive, but this is a Buddhist temple just out of Lovina, and bloody huge. And impressive. We've been to some temples earlier, but not as good as this one. But, here it is. Let me just spin it around. There's the ocean out there. Whew. Buggered. Mick didn't come up, by the way. There he is down the bottom. Yeah. Lazy boy. There he is. Anyway. Talk to you later.
The boys lit incense at the temple, seeking enlightenment. Although it appears their efforts have not yet been fruitful, it's important to recall that the pursuit of enlightenment is a journey. However, for these two weary travelers, it seems the path could be a lengthy one. So as the boys leave Brahmavihara-Arama, let's reflect on the words of the Buddha. Just as the great ocean has one flavor, the flavor of salt, so too this teaching has but one flavor, the flavor of freedom. Those are very wise words indeed. The next stop on this adventure was to visit the Banjar Hot Springs, locally referred to as Air Panis Banjar. Not only could you go for a swim, but the chicken satay skewers were to die for. However, there was an entry fee of $4.50, and you had to walk past the local roadside shops. These little shops love to separate tourists from their money. And yes, we got ripped off. Then again, it is Bali. Our final destination for the day was the striking volcanic black sand beach at Lovina. The term Banyu Malir translates to fresh water, as per Google Translate. Lovina Beach is renowned for its picturesque black sands and is a popular spot for tourists seeking diving on the coral reefs and dolphin watching. Now, John did provide some awesome commentary for his video, but let's just be polite and say the wind made it inaudible. So as the camera pans around, I will add my professional voice to the images. Here, John points out cloud formations, which always makes a video blog interesting. So we will now shift our focus back down the jetty to the beach. What we are seeing here are the boats that take the tourists on the Lovina Dolphin Watch tours. John incorrectly stated the boats were, and I quote, "fisho stuff." Following a day full of activities, the boys headed back to Sealy Emma's to relax and of course grab a cold bintang. Or maybe two. Tomorrow another adventure awaits.